So he unbanned the Brotherhood in a way and brought them back into spheres of political life halfway. However, in 1981, Sadat was assassinated by members of the Muslim Brotherhood, even though they went by the name of Islamic Jihad. But the guy who fired the shot that killed Sadat, Lieutenant Ahmed Islambuli, is a member of the Egyptian army, but he was a secret member of the Brotherhood. Mohammed Zumor, who was the brainchild of the plan to kill Sadat, was also a secret member of the Brotherhood Egyptian army. Zawahiri, who is now head of the Al-Qaeda, was a member of that group too, Islamic Jihad. So after Sadat's assassination, Mubarak took over. And Mubarak cracked down on them, executed those that needed to be executed, threw others in jail, including Zawahiri, the current head of Al-Qaeda. So they stayed, they went underground as usual when Mubarak cracked down. So in 82, the big rebellion in Hama, Syria happened. A branch of the Muslim Brotherhood in Hama rebelled against President Assad of Syria. Assad sent his brother, Rifat al-Assad, who was the commander of the elite unit, to go down to Hama and put the rebellion down. In a matter of weeks, 10,000 people were slaughtered by the Syrian army, and the rebellion was put down. So since then, the Brotherhood has been quiet. Then after the overthrow of Mubarak, they brought their head up again as the Egyptian Freedom and Justice Party. That was under the umbrella which Morsi ran for election. So Morsi ran for election last year and won as a member of the Brotherhood. Now the problem is, how is Morsi going to govern? Since he came to power, he has been issuing some decrees and trying to accumulate powers himself, trying to circumvent the justice system and all that. So people are getting very, very angry in Egypt. A lot of the Christians are running away now, immigrating to the United States and to Europe. Women are scared. They might have to become second class again after years of, being
liberation.
Exactly. So all those things are getting people mad. Now, the United States itself has a off-hands approach. In fact, last year President Obama said, look, Egypt is not our friend, they're not our enemy. Even though they receive about $3 billion from us every year. Yeah, because he's not sure which way the wind is going to blow with Mohamed Morsi. Now, one of the key tenets of Hassan al-Banna's, was the installation of a one-party theocratic state in Egypt, governed by the laws of the Quran. Morsi is a strong supporter and believer of Hassan al-Banna. So people are beginning to say, well, Morsi might eventually, gradually bring in a theocratic state into Egypt.
Is that the center of most of his opposition in Egypt? Many people oppose him, and that's why they oppose the Egyptian Brotherhood in a real sense?
Absolutely, because they are scared they are going to introduce a theocratic state, and that would be the end of free and fair elections. In Iran since '79, if you don't belong to the party of the mullahs, you are frozen. So they feel that is going to happen in Egypt, that Morsi is going to eventually introduce a theocratic state in Egypt. So that's creating a whole lot of problems. And that's the crux of the whole Muslim Brotherhood philosophy. It's a rule by the Quran and by God. And most Egyptians, at least half Egyptians, are opposed to that kind of government. That's the importance of the Brotherhood today in the politics of the Middle East.
Very good. And of course, let us take this final commercial break, and we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break.